Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with our old friend Adam Smith, Sky's head of boxing, of course. Adam, we're here to announce, well, officially, Dillian Whyte against Oscar Rivas, although yesterday's announcement has kind of outshone it to an extent, I would say, that David Allen is going to be fighting David Price. Not as high a level fight, perhaps, as Whyte Rivas, but one that seems to have captured the public imagination immediately.
I think they're both really good fights. It's terrific to have Dillian Whyte back on Sky Sports box office. He's been really good for us in the last sort of year or so. He attracts a lot of people, Dillian. He's done ever so well since the loss to Anthony Joshua, and he's right there. And I'd rather, I think, on first discussions with him, he'd have fought a sort of Povetkin or maybe a Luis Ortiz. But when Oscar Rivas was mentioned a few weeks ago by Eddie, I thought that's great. That's a dangerous fight, a really dangerous fight. So I like that. I like it as a top of the bill. Obviously, we were always looking for a strong card, and David Allen's win the other night, where he justified that main event status that everyone was debating about for so long, and a great body shot win over Lucas Brown. And David Price, obviously, gathering a little bit of steam again. It's a perfect match. So, yeah, I like the two Davids, and I like the main event too. I think it's great. It'll be a great night on July 20th.
Not too long ago, you were quite open about discussions you'd had with promoter Eddie Hearn behind the scenes about the quality of the shows, particularly on normal Sky Sports rather than box office. Have the shows since then on both platforms, box office and that, has it improved, would you say?
I don't think it ever went downhill or anything. I think it was just one little discussion we had about a Ted Cheeseman show, which is well documented. In the end, the Cheeseman show turned out fine, and after that we had the great one at the Copper Box, and we were up Charlie Edwards and Joshua Buatsi's British title win, and then up in Liverpool with a whole host of names. Fowler, Fitzgerald was great, Liam Smith obviously moving forward, so really good ones. Jordan Gill's Next Gen in Peterborough, really looking forward to the next Jordan Gill Next Gen in Nottingham. Since then we've got the World Super Series, we've got Josh Taylor, who I'm delighted to have on Sky Sports.
You wanted to have him on Sky Sports for a long time.
I wanted him for a long time. I really rate Josh. I think he's an excellent fighter and attraction. I'm really, really pleased we're going back to Scotland. It's been far too long. So it's fantastic this side of the pond now. As far as the Sky Sports box office events, we haven't had one since last December. Anthony Joshua fights on June the 1st. Obviously the opponent will be announced very soon, and that will be a huge card there in New York. And then we've got July the 20th with Dillian here, and another great card. So a couple of really good Sky box office shows for the summer, and plenty of great Sky Sports attractive bills and stacked bills this side of the pond, plus all the stuff we get from America as well. I'm about to go to Vegas for the Canelo Jacobs fight this weekend, which is a super fight. Fantastic to have that on Sky Sports. So yeah, really pleased, Danny, with the spring and summer schedule. And Eddie and I have always got on great, and just occasionally when we think a show is not quite up to standard, you have a discussion and whatever, and there's times where he thinks that it's too good for, listen, at the end of the day, all we care about is our customers and our subscribers getting the best they can possibly get, and that's my job to try and deliver that. And Eddie Hearn has been delivering it fantastically well with the Matchroom Sky relationship, the great close bond that we've got for many years now, and long may it continue.
Is it kind of like when you're a manager of a football team and you talk to your captain and you kind of get the desired response? So you've had a little, I wouldn't say you gave him a rollicking or anything, but you had a chat with him about something you weren't happy with, and since then it's been improved.
We talk every day. I talk to Eddie probably as much as I talk to my wife. I mean, I think she's sick of it. But no, Eddie works 24/7. He's always available. He's the first person to come to me with any ideas or any issues, or I always find things out. And he's terrific. A terrific guy to work with. And I think the Matchroom Sky success story in boxing has been fantastic. And everybody wants to be involved in the sport now. It's going for a real terrific period, a halcyon period. The heavyweights, not just that, everyone coming through as well, the young stars on both sides of the pond. Obviously DAZN entered the market to shake up America. You've got Fox as well, you've got Showtime hanging in with some really good shows, BT here, ITV box office. There's plenty of competition, and it keeps everyone on their toes, and Eddie and I work extremely well together, and I'm really pleased with what's happening on Sky over the coming months, and I think our customers are in for a treat.